Yes, it's City v Bayern, second leg of the Champions League quarter-final, away leg in the Allianz Arena. It's 3-0 currently to Man City. Yeah, game preview, let's go. Also, if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, it helps other City fans find the video and find the channel and whatnot. And yeah, let's get into it. So, like I said, second tie but we're 3-0 up so far. What kind of team will we play? What kind of team will Bayern play? The stakes couldn't be higher, but we have that 3-0 lead, so we're looking kind of comfortable going into it. But that Leicester game just there at the weekend, when we were 3-0 up, but then once they scored, it was nervy for the last 15 minutes or so. So imagine that for a whole 90 minutes. If they score, it doesn't really matter when they score. It'll be a nervy tie. Even as soon as they score, the nerves could come out. And in the Champions League are battle jobs. There's no two ways around it. We battled most years, every single year. 16, 17 battled it at Monaco in the second leg. We had a 2-goal lead. 17, 18. We battled against Liverpool. We weren't ahead, but we just crumbled in like a space of 15, 20 minutes. They scored 3 goals. And we even lost the second leg. 18, 19. We were 1-0 up, but we scored 4 or 5 goals in the whole tie, so the defence kind of battled it. That first 20 minutes of the second leg were crazy. It was like 2-2 within 20 minutes. 19-20, we just battled it to Leon. When you're playing a side like that, that's a battle job. Chelsea in 2020, 2021, not really a battle job. That was probably our best Champions League run. We just kind of got outplayed in the final, didn't play the right team. Fernandinho was dropped, Sterling was brought back in for some reason. Phil Foden moved into the midfield for the first time that season. That was madness. Last year, complete battle job in the last 5 minutes. We should have buried them in the first leg as well, but then we were ahead by 2 goals, was it, in the last couple of minutes, and we just crumbled. So yeah, battled that one too. So with Man City, these Champions League ties, when we are kind of battle jobs, maybe not as much as. Are we as bad as PSG? We could be, PSG in recent years have just lost games, or they've never went ahead, or lost games that they probably shouldn't. It's usually Real Madrid that beats them. Bayern Munich, that was a tough tie as well. But so technically we could be more battle jobs than a PSG. But we're 3 up against Bayern Munich. Do I think we'll battle it this time? You'll have to find out. So yeah, massive game. We're still in with the Premier League, still in with the Champions League, still in with the FA Cup of the weekend actually. So yeah, still on for the treble. It could be turning out to be quite a good season. Arsenal dropping more points, that's good as well. They dropped 2 to West Ham, who always come through for us. They came through for us last year with a draw against Liverpool. They came through for us in 18-19 with a draw against Liverpool. They may have even came in 2021 against Liverpool as well. But they also came through for us in, was it 15-16 when, in Pellegrini's last season, when I think they drew or beat Man United, and that's in their final game at their stadium, and that secured us top 4 because we beat Man United through goal difference on top 4. So if United got any more points in that game, they would have knocked us out of top 4, and then who knows what would happen. Would Pep have come in the Champions League? No Champions. Oh yeah, we'd already signed him at that stage, so that doesn't matter. But yeah, West Ham Manchester City is a real thing. They always do us a solid. Hopefully, do we play them? I don't know. We do actually, I think. So hopefully we beat them. But yeah, that's a different conversation. But into Bayern Munich. In a poor run of form, really. We look at their form now. We look at City's form. Well, we know City's form, so we don't really need to look at it. Plus, it's Champions League anyway. But yeah, we give it an old peek anyway. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, these are our results. This is our form. 3-1 win against Leicester at the weekend, like we all know. 3-0 against Bayern Munich in the first leg. 4-1 against Southampton. 4-1 against Liverpool, 6-0 against Burnley, 7-0 against Leipzig. It's on a complete streak. We're just winning every single game at the moment. So we got 1 win, 2 win, 3 win, 4 wins, 5 wins, 6 wins, 7 wins, 8 wins, 9 wins, 10 wins in a row till that Leipzig first leg. 10 wins in a row. Couple of clean sheets thrown in there, a couple of 1-0 scored by other teams. I hope we get back to clean sheets. But yeah, those are City's results. 10 wins in a row, 15 unbeaten in all counts. Is it 1, 2? Actually, we'll just go to that. So that'll be 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 games unbeaten. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So yeah, 14 unbeaten in all competitions. I thought I heard seen someone say 15, but 10 wins, 14 unbeaten, great form. But Bayern Munich is the ones we've got to look at now. We know we're in class form, we're in great form. It's Bayern Munich we want to look at. I think when Tuchel came in, they lost their first game to Leverkusen 2-1. Then a good win against Dortmund 4-2. They were 4-0 up in that time. 1-0 against Freiburg, that's good. But then they lost to City 3-0. And then they drew at the weekend against Hoffenheim 1-0. So that ain't the greatest. Did they rest players? No, I don't think they did actually. They had the whole bust up with Sané and Mane as well. Mane got dropped for a game. But yeah, Bayern Munich's run of form ain't the best for Bayern Munich. A draw and a loss in the last 2 games. Then they also got knocked out by Freiburg in the cup recently as well. But yeah, Bayern Munich not in the greatest run of form. We're also 3-0 up as well, so they're going to have to go all out for it. So let's just see the team that they should put out. This is it here, because Choupo-Moting is back as well in training. He trained on Monday. So I'm expecting him to start. You need a striker to start when you need that many goals. I'm not expecting for Mane to come back in. It's not like he's having the best time over there anyway. But I'm expecting kind of much the same team. Upamecano, although had a dreadful first game, I'm still expecting him to start because of Hernandez is out injured. I don't know who'd come in from, to be honest, but he had a stinker at the Etihad. I'm guessing Bayern are hoping he has a better game this time round. Could Cancelo come in for Davies? That's who he replaced, I think, in the first game. Cancelo also played ahead of Davies at the weekend, and Davies then came on from it like 60 minutes or so. I was hoping Kimmich would have got injured for this game. No, not injured, a yellow card in the previous match, so he'd be suspended for this one. But no, Goretzka got roasted after the 3-0 loss. Yeah, Goretzka got roasted. Muller didn't start the last game. When I said the last game, I meant against City. But Muller didn't start against City last time. I think it was Musiala. Yeah, I thought Muller would start because of a Champions League game. I'm expecting he might come in for this one. I really don't know. I've seen predicted 11s put Musiala in, but I just have a feeling Muller might play just because you need experience in coming back in these sort of ties. They could even play could they play like a 3 at the back and just stack it with attackers? Not too sure, because all you need is 1 goal really. If you're the first team, if Bayern Munich score first, that's it. That'll just get them right back in the tie really. So I don't think they need to go that all out. Like if we score first, yeah, then they gotta change it up real quick. But I'm expecting Sané and Coman to keep their places. Sané was having a personal sign-off with Ederson, like I said in the reaction to the first leg. Ederson got the better of that one, but Sané was decent. The whole bust-up was with Mane and Sané was about Sané maybe just not passing and just shooting too much. But his shots are dangerous. I was worried every time he shot, but they were just straight at the keeper, or a couple of them went wide as well. But that's the 11. I guess Bayern would probably go for. Choupo-Moting up top is really, and Muller in midfield over Musiala is the only real big change. Could Serge Gnabry come back in? I doubt it with Choupo-Moting being back. He's their talisman with 17. He's their highest talisman and highest goal scorer with 17 this season. But to combat that team, we got to go with this Man City team. Rotations at the weekend against Leicester with Walker and Laporte coming in for Ake, and did Stones play at the weekend? No, for Akanji and Ake. Yeah. Bernardo Silva dropped into midfield to give Gundogan a rest, and then Mars came in for Bernardo Silva. But I'm basically going with the same lineup that we did in the first leg. It worked. Silva, Grealish on the wings. Mars didn't do enough the weekend to earn his place back. Stones back at right back. Or is it Akanji at right back? Actually, it could be Akanji at right back again with Stones at centre back, moving into centre midfield like he did in the first leg. So I've actually got this one wrong, but yeah, just forget about that. Just pretend Akanji's at right back and Stones is at centre back. De Bruyne back in midfield, although he got taken off for tactical reasons in the first leg, and Alvarez was brought back in. I just keep it the same. We won 3-0 the first time, and we should do the same. We should just keep the lineup the same this time. Alvarez might get in for De Bruyne because De Bruyne did play at the weekend as well, although he got taken off early. Same with Erling Haaland. But since Akanji and Ake were rested the weekend, I'm fully expecting them to come back in. And Diaz keeping his place, Laporte and Walker dropping out really. But I definitely expect Walker to come on if we're going to shore up the defence, definitely. But yeah, that is my Man City team to face the Bayern Munich. Really, it's just the exact same 11, really. There is arguments for Alvarez to come in, especially if we're going to be pressing the 4-4-2 that Pep likes to press him with De Bruyne and Haaland up front. the reason he brought Alvarez on, because De Bruyne wasn't able to do the pressing as well. And when you're defending a 3-0 tie, you're going to have to be on the defense. Well, you probably will be on the defensive, especially since Bayern actually had most of the ball in that first game. And now they're going to be at home with most of the ball under the pressure from the Allianz crowd. Our pressing is going to have to be really on point. So I wouldn't be surprised if Alvarez started this game, but it is a risk in a second leg tie. You just really don't want to overthink it from Pep on this one, because if that doesn't work out, then all the blame is on Pep for not starting KDB. But then KDB coming on against tired legs in the second half could be a good shout to get a goal or two. But yeah, that's the team we're going with anyway. My predictions would be, I'm going City to go through, that's for sure anyway. But I'm going to go with a draw, 2-2 draw. Erling Haaland with one of the goals anyway, and Jack Grealish for the second one. So yeah, 2-2. Do I expect Bayern? No, I'm going to go City to score first, Bayern to pop back with 2, and then City to score the latter one in the second half, just to kind of kill it off around 70 minutes or so. But that's just a iffy prediction. But I'm going to go 2-2 anyway. City through. Yeah, probably going to face Real Madrid, but I'll do a little short predicting the rest of the Champions League ties. But yeah, those are my predictions. Let me know yours in the comments below as always. Hit like, it helps other City fans find the channel, find the video and whatnot. And subscribe if you're new. And I shall see you next time. Or I shall see you afterwards for the post-game review. Yeah, peace.